Now, a tribute to Eddie Small. Eddie Small was a writer, historian, teacher, colleague and friend. He was a well-known face in Dundee literary circles and wrote the play The Four Marys, as well as the books Mary Lily Walker, the forgotten visionary of Dundee, the latter of which saw Eddie research the history of death in Scotland, with an emphasis on practices and rituals surrounding bereavement. Eddie's legendary tours of the city provided lovely insights into Dundee's history. The Four Marys had the same goal, examining the impact of Mary Slessor, Mary Brooksbank, Mary Walker and Mary Ann Baxter on the city, as Eddie himself explained. Eddie believed in the value of history in bringing communities together, said Caroline Brown of the Archives team. He was passionate about sharing his knowledge of the past and understood how important it is for people to know where they have come from and to be given opportunities to remember in order to live happier lives in the present and future. He was also a strong advocate for awareness around disability, participating in the Hands of X project. That brought together design and disability advocacy in an innovative way. It was a personal project for Eddie, as he himself wore a prosthetic hand. When the Hands of X team won the Stephen Fry Award for Public Engagement in 2018, this was Eddie's second success, having also won in 2013 for the In Memoriam anthology that celebrates the people who donate their bodies to science when they die. Professor Divya Jindal Snape, who wrote a novel that drew on her experience of fibromyalgia and recalls Eddie's generosity, kindness and motivating nature. We met several times, and he would read the manuscript going into detail about the characters and storylines, she said. He really helped me in seeing the characters from the reader's perspective. We talked a lot about our experiences with disability. The outpouring of grief and reminiscence on social media testifies to Eddie's generosity as a teacher, his great warmth and his sense of humour. Eddie gave you everything you need from a friend, his kind words, his encouragement, and, the most valuable of all, his time, said Mara Crowe. Eddie was one of the university's great characters, a relentlessly optimistic figure who strode around campus, sharing a cheery word with all he met on his way, and from meeting with collaborators. Museum's creator Matthew Jarron summed Eddie up perfectly by saying, his enthusiasm was infectious, and the empathy that he showed for others allowed him to connect strongly with so many different audiences. He was loved by university staff, students and members of the public alike. Always modest, mindful and supportive of the needs of others, Eddie Small will be remembered as a warm, brilliantly talented and beloved member of our community. Goodbye, Eddie.